Guys, I'm going to show you ball pythons that age incredibly well. Let's start off with the first one. This Hypo Desert Ghost, head for black exantic, and just a Hypo Desert Ghost combination in general age extremely well. They actually get better as they get older. And the great thing about the Hypo DG combination, it's a great baseline for future combos. So if you want to add blackhead, spot nose, leopard, whatever other genes you want to add into this combo, it's just going to produce a beautiful snake in the near future. And as well, you're going to have an incredible looking snake as an adult. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to achieve, the best ball pythons as an adult ball python. So guys, this animal we've got here is probably one of the animals which I'm the most excited to work with in our collection, just because he's such good quality of an animal and the gene stack is so incredibly cool. So this is a super OD yellow belly leopard, sugar or calico, double head for clown pied. And the reason why I love this animal so much is just because prior to actually hatching this animal, we didn't actually work with calico or sugar. And when I hatched out this animal, I was just like, wow, this I want to see in the near future into Ultramore, into Hypo, into whatever, Desert Ghost, just because look how well he's retained his coloration. He has lost a bit of his orange coloration here at the sides, but overall for a 3-year-old animal, look how incredible he looks. So in the near future, we're keeping back some of his daughters from this past season to retain his quality and his bloodline in the near future. But as you guys can see, it's super OD, and all of these genes interacting with each other just makes a beautiful animal. Here we've got a leopard, lesser, black pastel, and I think she could be fire as well. Exantic, VPI exantic. And as you guys know, sometimes exantics actually tend to brown out a lot, but it is actually not the case with this female. She's got a beautiful silver coloration, and I really love the dorsal striping. She's almost got a perfect dry stripe patterning to her. As you guys can see, is the patterning is running from her head to the tail, where it fades out a bit as well. So what I love about this female is just normally lesser also gets a really bad rap, and in my opinion, lesser actually complements this project. If lesser wasn't involved with this animal, we would not have had this light silver looking animal. So VPI Exantics, it's a project we are slowly but surely incorporating a lot more into our projects, and I'm very excited to see what black and white animals we can produce in the near future with them. Here's a female we produced at the end of 2022, and this is our triple recessive Orange Dream Mojave Ultramore Hypo Clown, a real powerhouse animal. And what I love about this female is just the soft coloration that she's got. She's actually got like a ghostly pale look to her, and as you guys can see, that is the Mojave actually bringing out a lot of the saturation and the soft paley coloration. Of course, Orange Dream is actually intensifying this orange here in the dorsal patterning. But as you guys can see, is a real stunning animal and a real powerhouse animal for the near future. And I think this snake is going to age incredibly well. She's around 1,400 grams now, and I can't wait to see her at even a bigger size. So the cool thing about this female, when we hatched her out, she had almost like a candy floss look to her, very vibrant. And as she's actually aged, guys can see she's retained most of the coloration, but she's got this soft look to her yet again. And I think that is definitely the OD and the Mojave playing with the Ultramore, Hypo and Clown. But of course the Mojave and I believe the Ultramore really gives her that soft paley look almost to her. Here we've got a Firefly lace clown female, and lace is a gene which I really want to try and incorporate a lot into the collection going forward. We're not going to disturb this female too much because she's actually close to ovulating in probably the next month. But normally Firefly clowns brown out and lose a lot of coloration. These yellow markings here become almost like a brownish coloration, where with the lace it actually becomes better and better with size. This female was a lot darker when she hatched out, And as she's actually become older, these coloration that she's got, you can see the black outlining has become a lot softer and not so vivid, and of course the yellow markings has just increased, and the overall coloration of the animal is just much lighter. So lace is definitely one of the genes, a key gene in your projects if you want to produce adult animals which look better as what they did as hatchlings. And last but not least, here we've got a beautiful lavender clown. And what I really like about this animal, as a youngster, it had a lot of orange and white in the teardrops of the clown itself. And as an adult, they do tend to lose a bit of coloration, but what I like about them when they reach adult maturity, or when they reach maturity, is actually the contrast between the yellow and the white saddles now, or the yellow and the white patterning. And as you guys can see, is I really love the clown markings in the lavender clowns, and I feel actually the clown is a lot more predominant, or shows a lot better in the lavender clowns, as you've got the great contrast between the coloration and also the perspective between the patterning and the color itself.